Hey everyone, thanks for coming back to the BNS channel. It is update time. Bariatric surgery at its best. And my heart health. So I am heading to Bangor. I am going to see the cardiologist, I'm going to see my surgeon, and I'm going to see my dietitian between tomorrow and the day after. So kind of excited. I'm at, typically we have a 6-week follow-up. Mine's a little early because my doctor, my surgeon, is actually going away, and that makes me very, very sad. Not sure who I'm going to have in replacement of her. I'm kind of hoping it's one doctor that's been there for a while, but I have a feeling it's going to be a new doctor that they're hiring, which is okay. So hopefully, at this point it's just the follow-up, it's not the actual surgery, so we're good. I'm doing another echocardiogram tomorrow to see if there was any damage done to my heart from my AFib. We're still trying to figure out why my pulse is high and my pressure is low. I take medicine to help lower my pulse, but when it does that, it lowers my pressure even more. So yeah, it's kind of a weird thing. I don't know what's happening, and it's still making me tired. When my pulse is high, I feel like I'm running, so it's like I'm constantly trying to catch my breath, which is annoying because I feel good right now from my surgery, so whatever. So that's tomorrow. Then they're gonna set me up with a Holter monitor for my heart for 48 hours, just to keep an eye on it and see, what it's doing and why it's going up and down and whatever. And then the day after, I see my dietitian, which my dietitian is the one that can actually move me forward to the final phase of my diet. I've gone through the liquid phase pre-op, liquid phase post-op. I am in the soft food pureed phase, and I'm tolerating food really well. I'm quite surprised. The one thing I have learned is I eat way too quickly, and the bonus of that, it's not a bonus, the repercussion of eating too fast is that I get this really hard hurting kind of feeling in my tummy, and it doesn't feel good, and it lasts for about half an hour and then it goes away, but it's really uncomfortable. So I need to learn to eat slower. I don't believe that I'm eating too much anymore. I thought at one point that I might be eating too much, but I think it's the eating too fast because I just keep eating, and it's habit, right? Got to build a new habit. So if you're having bariatric surgery, my thing is to tell you to eat slowly. They tell you to make it last for half an hour. And they prefer that your plate gets cold and you have to reheat it during the time that you're eating. So take heed to that so that you don't have that pressure in your chest. Kind of starts right at the pit of my ribs where my stomach is, and it goes up to about right here in the middle. So not fun. But I don't believe I've had any dumping. I think that's my dumping feeling, is that pressure. I haven't had nausea. I haven't vomited. Let's knock on some wood somewhere. So it's been very good. I'm very, very pleased. I've tried some different foods to see how I would tolerate them. And, I'm still not eating a lot. I probably have about anywhere between 3 and 5 forkfuls. And I say forkfuls. The tip of my fork is what gets covered, not the whole fork. How about 3 to 5 baby forkfuls? That's a good thing. And that's about all I can eat. I'm drinking a ton. I drink all day long. One of my favorite things is, and this is not what you think it is, there is this product that I do like to drink in the morning because I'm not a big eater in the morning, and it's got, the 20 grams of protein. What's in here is not that, though. There's actually some frozen mango at the bottom. This is a apple, pineapple, orange juice that's been diluted. And I also use the Crystal Light liquid, and my favorite is Acai Berry Bliss. But I just recently found out that it has caffeine in it, and I know that I'm not supposed to be having caffeine, so I don't know. There's others that I like from the the Crystal Light liquid. It's like Mio or Mio, whatever, M-I-O. So it's like a no-calorie liquid water enhancer. Stir, S-T-U-R, is another one that's 0. So yeah. So I've been doing a lot of that, and I have it with me all the time, and I'm constantly sipping. And so I know that I'm staying hydrated, which is good, because that's a huge issue with bariatric patients. God, there's a lot of construction on the road today. Wowza. So she's going to say whether or not I can go on to phase 5, I think, because I'm in phase 4 right now. I skipped phase 3 because that was for band and sleeve patients, I think. And since I'm gastric bypass, it's a little bit different. But I think phase 5 is kind of getting more into the solids. You know, I'm pretty sure not like nuts and stuff like that, but you know, more solid food, like not shredded chicken, but actual chicken, or, you know, I don't know. I'm gonna find out and I'll let you know. So after that, I'll give you guys an update on this video, so just stay tuned for that. I've still got about a couple hours before I get to the city that I have to go to. But other than that, things are going good. I'm feeling better. My heart is still giving me issues, but I actually try to push through it, and unfortunately when I push through it, I pay for it that night and the day after. So I've got to learn to just chill. One of the good things is I have an Apple Watch, and my Apple Watch has the heart rate monitor on it, and I got an app that actually is much more robust. I forget what it's called. Heart something. I don't remember. I think it was like $2.99. And what it does is if my pulse goes over 100, I can set it. If my pulse goes over 100, it alerts me and will tell me that I need to either chill out or rest or whatever. So that's been pretty good. It's been a good help to have that on, so I'm not constantly on my blood pressure cuff. So yeah, I will be back with an update after my appointments. Bye.
As we look down the road where all the prodigals have walked, one by one the enemy is whisper lies and let them off as slaves. But we know that you are God, yours is the victory. We know there is more to come that we may not yet see. So with the faith you've given us, we'll step into the valley unafraid. Yeah. As we call out to dry bones, come alive, come alive. We call out to dead odds, come alive, come alive. Of the ashes, let us see an army rise. We call out to dry bones, come alive. God of endless mercy, God of unrelenting love, rescue every daughter, bring us back the wayward son.
Go hi. Go
And
hi.
by your spirit breathe upon them, show the world that you alone can save.
Good job.
You alone can save.
You do? Okay.
As we call out to dry bones, come alive, come alive.
go underwater.
1, 2, 3. Woohoo! Good job, buddy.
RBI's in the last. And he hit P.
Woo!
Oh, breath of God, now breathe. Oh, breath of God, breathe.
He's a baseball
Breath
man.
of God, now
He's a softball man.
Oh, hey, don't throw him a knuckleball.
I have to.
now breathe. Oh, breath of God,
Sketch.
oh, breath of God, now
I have to.
That's how it's done, folks.
After Tuesday,
Wednesday,
after Wednesday,
Thursday,
after Thursday,
Friday,
after Friday,
Saturday,
after Saturday,
Sunday,
after Sunday,
Monday.
after Monday,
Well, we could keep going. Tuesday,
what's after Tuesday?
Wednesday.
Hey Noah, how about you ask Nana the series of questions that we ask every day before school?
Tell me.
Who's your favorite superhero?
And your Ninja Turtle,
Yeah.
Power Ranger,
Yep.
and Dinosaur,
Yes.
and Mailbox.
Yes. ask her.
Mailbox.
What's your favorite superhero?
Wonder Woman.
That's Mummy's.
It is?
Yeah.
Actually, Papa's my favorite superhero.
What's his?
Papa. I'm his favorite superhero.
Don't confuse him. Just
What's your real superhero?
A real
Wonder Woman.
superhero. Okay.
Wonder Woman is
my favorite.
And the
And
reason
what's your favorite Power Ranger?
Leonardo.
no,
That's a
Red,
Ninja Turtle.
green, blue.
Power Ranger would be red.
Red Ranger.
Red
No,
Ranger.
that's
that mommy.
She's my mom, you know.
Yeah, it's her mommy. That's why they
What's your favorite Ninja Turtle?
Leonardo.
What's your favorite dinosaur?
Oh, I like the one with the little short arms. T-Rex.
That's my favorite.
It is? I like that one. He's got little short arms. Oh, they're scary.
Can I park in the outdoor?
They're scary.
And what's your favorite mailbox?
I don't think so.
Mailbox?
Huh?
A mailbox?
Yeah, what's your favorite color mailbox? Or pattern?
I like ones that look like
Okay.
tractors.
$1.97 for the Red
There's
Bull.
no tractor.
I can show you one when you come up to Nana and Papa's.
Do you have one?
I don't have one, but I can show you one that looks like one. So the birthday party's over. I am heading back to Bangor, which I have a cardiologist appointment this morning. It's about 8:30. I left at 6:30. I actually had a very short episode of AFib last night. I woke up, I went to bed at 9, probably fell asleep around 9:30, and at about 10, a little after 10, I woke up and I was in AFib. And so I kind of laid there for a minute trying to see if it was just going to settle down or what it was going to do. So then I got up, took my blood pressure, and it would not take it because my heart rate was just completely erratic. And waited a moment, tried to take it again, and at that time I finally felt my rhythm go back into sinus rhythm. So it lasted probably about 5 to 10 minutes. I really wasn't sure what I needed to do. Honestly, I had no idea what I was supposed to do. If it had lasted any longer, I think I might have woken up the kids and said that I needed to go to the hospital, but it went away and I feel okay, and I'm going to see my cardiologist today, so I'll have my answer to what I'm supposed to do next time. The birthday party was amazing, as you guys saw. lots of kids, lots of fun, lots of laughter, and that was very good medicine for me. I may or may not have overdone myself. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Otherwise, I feel pretty good. I'm, you know, my heart rate is still the heart rate that it was doing. I mean, it still does its thing. And then last night's episode of AFib, I mean, I feel good. And, you know, even when I'm in my episode of AFib, I don't feel bad. I feel weird because my heart rate is just wonky. It just goes fast, goes slow, kind of stops, then it speeds up, and it's just very strange, and it feels weird. But it doesn't make me sick. It doesn't, you know, I mean, obviously I was already resting, so I don't know. I mean, if I had been doing something and it started doing that, I probably would have had to stop. But I will let you know what the cardiologist says. All right, so I'm back. Final clip of this video. I went and saw my cardiologist. I had an episode of AFib last night, and I did tell her we're now trying to figure out what's causing that, since we thought it was kind of an isolated episode with the one that I had after surgery. But now it seems like I might be prone to them. So we have to find out if I'm able to take blood thinners because of my surgery, and see if I can get on those. We're not changing my meds. I am going on a 30-day monitor to see if we can catch some of the irregular rhythms that I'm having. And we're gonna check my thyroid levels to make sure that my levothyroxine is not too high. We're gonna check my sleep apnea to make sure that the pressure is correct. And since I've been losing weight, those things definitely can change. So she said those could be some triggers to AFib. So we're gonna check those and make sure that they're okay. I have lost a total of 43 pounds since the beginning of this journey, so that's exciting. I am being transferred to a new surgeon because my surgeon, if you remember, is now left our area and is going to a different area to practice, and so I am going to a new doctor. Her name is Dr. Toder. She's actually the lead surgeon at the hospital that I was at, the surgical unit that I was at, so that's good. And I did get to meet her after my surgery because she came and did a well check on, not well check, I don't know, a check. After I had my AFib, she came and talked to me, came to see me, and then, so I've met her, and she's awesome. I love her already. So I see her in 6 months. I see my nutrition in 3 months. I see my cardiologist in 3 months, and I'm going to be doing that monitor, 30-day monitor. So I'm hoping that it'll be done prior to me going to California, because that would kind of stink if I had to wear that in California. But we do what we got to do. I'm having a little bit more energy, feeling good. I mean, I've always really kind of felt good. It's just that my energy and my breathing and my heart rate have not regulated themselves to all match up. So, and I have my Wonder Woman earrings on from yesterday because we had a superhero birthday for Noah. And I had those. I had my Wonder Woman flip-flops on, and I had a Justice League t-shirt on. That was good. All right, well, that's the update. I'm headed home now, and I've got about 3 hours left on my drive, but I'm anxious to get into my own bed tonight and to see my puppies. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out with me, and I will see you on the next video. Go pay it forward with kindness, please.